by talking about how Dr. Jung talked about politics in his letter to Dr. B. Cohen. He wrote, this is in C.G. Jung Letters, 1906 to 1950, and he was talking in part about the fact that he was accused of being an anti-Semite. He says, "Dear Dr. Cohen, I would like to thank you for your understanding and decent article. Such an event at a time like this, when stupidity is celebrating veritable orgies, is a rarity." He was writing this in 1934, but since we have veritable orgies of stupidity now, I think it's relevant. Your criticism of my lack of knowledge of things Jewish is quite justified. I don't understand Hebrew. But you seem to impute a political attitude to me, which is, in reality, I do not possess. I am absolutely not an opponent of the Jews, even though I am an opponent of Freud's. I criticize him because of his materialistic and intellectualistic and, last but not least, irreligious attitude, and not because he is a Jew. Insofar as his theory is based on certain aspects on Jewish premises, it is not valid for non-Jews, nor do I deny my Protestant prejudice. Had Freud been more tolerant of the ideas of others, I would still be standing at his side today. I consider his intolerance, and it is this that repels me, a personal idiosyncrasy. The editorial comment, for which you are not responsible, treats itself to the joke of taking my reference to the Chinese as an anti-Semitic allusion. What do these people know of the Chinese? They have no inkling that I have been cudgeling my brains over the I Ching ever since 1919. At present, I am a blank who cannot be interpreted politically. If one nevertheless does so, one falls from one astonishment into the next. My relationship with Germany is very recent and is due to idiotic altruism and not at all to political sentiment. The problem of the anti-Semitism has been thrown up for the psychotherapist, but not for the political daily press. Or must it always go on as it used to in France, when they wouldn't accept the concept of dementia precox because it was made in Germany? 30 years ago, a French scholar told me, "Savons-vous, il y a des frontières politiques même en science." In psychotherapy, the last thing one should do is to tar everything with the same brush. Infinite nuances are needed if justice is to be done to human beings. Infinite nuances. I think that's a very important idea in political psychology.